Hello! So this is gonna be a really practical, straight to the point guide on how you can actually be consistent at doing your stuff. Exercising, studying, practicing your art, anything, right? So this is December 23rd, 2024, and this is gonna be the 168 of consistently helping people build consistency. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who is also struggling and been documenting my own consistency journey online for hundreds of days. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who's been consistently struggling and documenting my own consistency journey for hundreds of days. Hi, my name is Laksana, just an average person who's been consistently struggling and been documenting my own consistency journey online for hundreds of days, right? And I'm here to share a practical guide on how we can actually be consistent at doing something. But firstly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for actually caring about your life, because if you actually want to change your life to the better, for implementing some positive things consistently in your life, I actually really do appreciate that, right? So here's the thing. If we want to be consistent at doing something, right, we should not rely on motivation, right? Why? Because motivation comes and goes, right? Imagine, here's the thing. If we only rely on motivation to be consistent at doing something, right, we are not going to be doing it, right? Because most of the days we are not going to be motivated, right? We are only going to be motivated maybe 30% of the days. Even if you just think of it, being motivated 100% of the days, it's just unrealistic, right? Imagine being motivated all the time, right? It's not realistic, right? So the thing that we're gonna rely on here is not motivation, but we're gonna be relying on systems that's going to help us still do the thing, still stick to the thing consistently, even on the days when we are not motivated to do the thing. So how do we actually achieve this thing, right? Achieve this system, right? This working system, right? Actually, two things. Firstly, we're going to be making things really, really clear, right? We're going to be bringing clarity first, right? And then secondly, we're going to be having the term of extra motivation, which I'm going to be explaining later, right? Okay, firstly, we make things really, really clear first, right? Because notice when we are trying to be consistent at doing something, exercising, studying, practicing our arts, anything, right? We tend to just say that, oh yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be exercising every single day. Notice that this is really, really unclear and problematic. What type of exercise are we gonna be doing? How many minutes we're gonna be spending our time on a daily basis, right? On doing the exercise, right? It's really unclear. This is problematic. Why? How can we even be consistent at doing something if we don't even have a clear idea of what is the thing that we're going to be doing consistently, right? So we're going to be making things clear first. How? By making it specific and measurable. So instead of just saying that, oh yeah, I'm going to be exercising every single day, we're going to be saying, oh yeah, I'm going to be doing push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, which is something that's specific, right? And also, not only that we make it specific, we also make it measurable, right? 10 push-ups, 10 minutes of running, right? Okay, maybe we want to have some variation. Just make it, okay, Monday, 10 push-ups, Tuesday, 10 minutes of running, and something like that, right? But we need to always stick to the specific and measurable principle, right? Okay, so once we've made things extremely clear, right, the thing that we're going to be doing here is to create an extra motivation. Notice that we got initial motivation and extra motivation. So here's the thing. Initial motivation is going to looks like something, oh, you know what, I want to exercise because I want to be healthy. I want to study because I want to have some better grades and so on and so on, right? These motivations are great, but notice that this kind of motivation are only going to come 30% of the days, right? 70% of the days. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to be creating some extra motivation. So even on the days when we are not motivated to achieve the initial motivation, we are still going to be doing the thing anyway, right? So extra motivation can be divided to two categories, right? So extra motivation of fear and extra motivation of desire, right? I'm going to be giving some, concrete, concrete example, right? So the first extra motivation, right? The extra motivation of fear is going to be looking something like, oh yeah, if I don't do my exercise today, I would not allow myself to play some video games. I would not allow myself to scroll some TikTok videos or some Instagram reels, right? So if we don't do things X, we are not going to be allowed to do things Y, right? And So that's basically motivation of fear, right? And also the second motivation, the extra motivation of desire, is going to be something like, oh, you know what? Every single time, every single time I do like 10 minutes of Duolingo, 10 minutes of studying, right? 10 minutes of reading some books, I'm going to be allowing myself to play 10 minutes of video games, right? So it's basically the motivation of desire is going to be like, oh, you know what? uh even on the days when I'm not motivated to do this thing, to do this, studying thing, I'm still gonna be doing it anyway because I want to play some video games, and um this playing video game thing is only achievable after I study, right? And also like that's the extra motivation of desire, right? And then on the extra motivation of fear, we're gonna be thinking like, oh, you know what? I kind of feel like I'm not necessarily motivated today to do my exercise or like to study, right? But I'm still gonna be doing it anyway because it's gonna feel even more suck, right? Even uh, uh like studying sucks today, but it's gonna be more suck if I could not watch some entertainment videos on YouTube, if I cannot like play some video games, if I cannot scroll some Instagram reels, right? So basically, extra motivation is the thing that we're going to be applying. So even on the days when we are not motivated to reach the initial motivation, we are still going to be doing it anyway because of the extra motivation, right? So I think that's it from me for today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye bye.